Okay, hi everyone. Next pattern is called Jewel, and this one's really cool. The prompt is frozen. This doesn't look very frozen, but I imagine we can try to make something look frozen. But look at this. This is really cool. This is where we're aiming for. Not necessarily these leaf parts, but this round bit here. Isn't that cool? So we start with this big spiral. Not too sure why you have to go this way. You don't have to. You go that way, but just got it going that way with an arrow. Then we're going to come and we're going to, right along here, we're going to make it narrow aura. And then when we get right around into this cup part, we're going to make this kind of a swoopy shape. Can you see that? I'm trying not to get the light in there. Okay, that sort of swoopy shape. And then we're going to do this like a pearl shape. And then you can shade. And if you want to put this little extra line in there, you can. And then there's variations without the little swoopy, just a curve. Or this shape coming up can be different shape. So we're going to play with it, see what evolves. I have an idea sort of in my head that's coming to me as we were talking there. So let's give that a go. I've chosen this sort of a peachy pink paper, and I want to give myself, do I need a border? I don't think I need a border, but you know, I'm just going to write myself a very light border. I'll probably erase it, probably won't use it. And you'll note I'm not making it anywhere near even or anything, but I do think I want to find the middle of my page. I need to make myself a note here. Hang on a second. I've had a thought in my head and I need to write it down right now before I forget. And okay. I need to go to Hobby Lobby. I need to get more paper because I'm tired of these colors. I want to get a different color pack of paper, and I want to get a clear ruler that's a little bit bigger than this, that's got the grids on it, so I can make some more precise things. And the only reason I did this is because I think I want to do a mandala-like shape using these guys. So I'm just gonna go in and do it. But I think I want to, with my pencil, get kind of an idea of where I want that circular shape. About even up this way. Doesn't have to be exact, because they are an organic shape, but I think I want to do that. And then I'm going to do some sort of, I did these things when I was doing my warm-up today. It's doing these shapes. I'm thinking I want to add that shape to this drawing in order to make it sort of frozen. So I'm going to come from the middle here and I'm going to come around. Like that. And I'm going to do that on all of them. that will get me started in the shape that I want. Oop, that one came out a little bit different, but that's okay. They don't have to be the same. You'll notice they're not the same. They are not the same. They're all different. Now I'm going to erase all those guides because I don't want them there. Where's my eraser? There it is. Those dogs next door will not stop barking. You know, I love dogs. I think they're awesome creatures, but they need to be taken care of properly, and just leaving them outside for hours and hours on end with no shelter to just bark all day long. I mean, they have the kids' toys to hide under, but they don't have like a dedicated dog house next door or anything. I don't know. Those people put out their dogs at 6 o'clock in the morning to go to the bathroom, and then they let them back in for a little while, and then they go to work at 7:30 in the morning, and then they bark all day long. And every time those dogs are outside, they bark. And even when they're home, they bark. So, and the neighbors do nothing about it. So I'm afraid we're probably going to end up having to complain. We've talked to them. We have talked to them. We have. I don't know what else to do besides complaining to the city, because they do nothing. And those poor dogs really need to have a better environment. And now they've got 5 of the darn things, which makes it worse. You know, one dog barking is annoying, but not so bad. They have 5 dogs over there. And that's just driving me crazy. That kind of got a little round, but that's okay. And then we're going to do this shape. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. And I want to do this shape, this sort of pearl shape. Yeah, you stupid dogs. And then I think I'm gonna fill this in like that. So that pearl is really like embedded in there. Does that make sense? Hopefully you guys don't really hear those dogs as loud as I do. I've come to understand that you guys don't always hear what I'm hearing, so that's a good thing. And then I think I want to go the other way. Do a smaller one. Like that. But still, I'm going to do that same shape though, I think. I'm happy with that. Are you happy with that? I'm really happy with that. Something like that. Okay. And then I want it to feel frozen. How do I make it frozen? I'm not sure. Maybe I don't do frozen. Although I do kind of like that shape that I made. It's not exactly frozen, but it's an interesting shape and I like it. Okay. I feel like I want some sort of crystally shape here. Does that feel frozen? That kind of feels frozen. I like how that has sort of just settled into itself and created its own thing here. I want to make this a little darker. Work with line weight a little. Sorry, I'm not talking much. My nose is still a little drippy from when I had my cold. At least I have a voice. A couple days ago I didn't have a voice. So I'm feeling better. I like that. Now I think I'm gonna work on shading. I think this is coming along really quickly. Which direction do I want it to live? I guess it's gonna live this way. Like that. And now I can shade with, let's go a little softer. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm using a really soft pencil. I'm using a 6B, which is super soft, so it'll give me a darker shadow than I normally do. Usually I just use a B or a 2B. The 6B is a much darker lead and softer. But it'll spread more. So I don't need to put much down. It'll really blend. Oops, I did that one right. I did that one on the wrong side. That's on the highlight side. I want it on the highlight side. I want it on this side. Okay. Alrighty. I need to blow my nose. Forgot one. Okay. Now to do the shading, start here. That. Yeah. A little bit of pencil outside of where I want it to be. I'm just gonna mold my eraser to the right shape. I like that because you can make it into a little point and you can get into those little spots. Shading's magical. At least I think so. It's my favorite part. my favorite part of the drawing experience. Because that's where it goes from a flat drawing to something with depth. And of course, I'm going to put a highlight on here as well. I don't think I'm going to use pencil. I think I'm going to use my pen this time. So I wanted a stronger highlight than the pencil will give me. And because this pink paper is a lot closer to the tone of my pencil, so I think I need a brighter white, which my pen will give me. Okay, so far so good. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so I'm going to use this pen, which is a Uniball Signo Broad. You got to make sure that you have a scrap piece of paper nearby so you can get it started, because these ones tend to get a little dry on their nib. And then I'm just going to do some highlights, really bright highlights. I overdid that one. And now, is this the pen I was using? No, I was using this one. There we go. I covered up one of my lines that I didn't want to cover up. I like that. Oh, there goes my alarm. That means I need to get ready for work. So, this is my last one for today. That's okay. Just remember not to get your hand in it until it's dry, because this stays wet a little longer than like the pencil. Obviously the pencil isn't wet, so, but these gel pens stay wet. So you just have to keep that in mind so you don't smear your stuff everywhere. Alright, I think that will do it. I like how that turned out. So I'm glad I had Frozen as a thought process, a prompt in the back of my head. It doesn't look specifically Frozen, but I don't think I would have put these angular bits in here if I hadn't had Frozen. I would have put a more organic, flowy thing, and I like this contrast of these straight lines with this flowy thing. So I'm glad I had that prompt, And I'm looking forward to the videos in the future that will also have a prompt go with them so that we can expand our creativity. I really like the direction this is going on the website. Ina's got a new website for those who want to learn CPT specifically and not just patterns. And I will have to get really more invested in that website and explore it more, and then I'll show it to you guys sometime, but it's not going to be in the next couple of weeks because I have to wait until I'm done with Cosmetic Reset. So probably probably in February I'll work on that. So anyway, I just want to let you know that that is available to you though. If you go to Pattern Dash Collections on the Facebook page and look for, I think it's under the announcements, where the new website is pinned in an announcement post. Yeah, I would suggest that you try that. And anyway, I think I'm done for the day. I've got to get ready for work. You guys have a great day. I will see you later. Bye-bye.